Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great, wonderful show for you guys tonight. We're starting off with the last 3 weeks of fantasy. What's been going on? Who's hot? Who's not? And, of course, we're joined by our co-host, Mike Mattal. Say hi to everybody, Mike.
What's going on, everybody? Merry holidays for all.
And we're talking Week 16, big championship game. Then we're going to do a redo of the 2020 draft. For those that aren't in the championship game, don't get too depressed. Don't get too gloomy. We have some content for you. Then we're going to top off the night with a little Q&A. And if it's really boring, we might cut that out from the audio podcast. We'll see. We usually don't.
That's good.
Okay, so Mike.
If it gets really boring.
Also, I don't feel like editing.
Yeah, I would.
Editing's like my number one passion, but after you do it 10,000 times, it's like just hit the upload button. That's like seriously not an exaggeration. Imagine all the tracks I recorded, audio. All the videos I've recorded my whole life since I was, 15 years old. That's 10,000 tracks. All right, Mike.
That's a lot.
Right here. Okay, from week 13 to 15, okay?
Okay.
Who's been the QB1?
13 to 15.
So last 3 weeks. It's not a trick. Okay, you think I have time to trick you? Right.
Ryan Tannehill.
That would have been correct if it was a trick question. It's not.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to ask another question. Do you really think Tannehill outscored Josh Allen?
No, I thought you like it was like a
No,
trick.
It's not a trick. This is just
Okay. So it's a common, it's like
I'm just trying to tell the people what it is, but I figured to quiz you on it on the spot.
Okay, so yeah, my next guess was going to be Josh Allen, but
it's not. It's not Josh Allen, but Josh Allen.
Okay.
So Tannehill's 3. So that was, actually, I wouldn't have got that, but Tannehill's actually 3. Baker's 4, because he's been on. He just started like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, and Josh Allen is 2. So one more guess. Who's 1?
I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson.
Exactly. Correct.
Wow.
He's had the sweet matchup. He's back. He's literally back to 2019 form. By the way, for you guys tuning into the YouTube, this is just who's been hot the past 3 weeks, week 13 to 15. And for quarterbacks, it's been Lamar Jackson. And it's actually close between him and Josh Allen, 2 guys that have just been super elite. Wow, that's great. Patrick Mahomes 8, Tua 9. That's crazy.
Mahomes going and Kyler in my 2 championship games. So hoping for the best.
What's funny is I'm gonna have all these guys on my teams except for the tight ends. So it's definitely a reason why I made it in so many championships in serious leagues. So Lamar, we haven't thrown. As you know, I drafted Josh Allen. I had to stop myself from drafting Josh Allen too many times. So one out of 3 drafts, I got Josh Allen. I was very high on him. Tannehill, I don't have in any leagues, but he was a good waiver ad.
So, I'm never drafting quarterback early again.
It's ridiculous. It's Jalen right now. Jalen Hurts, who I'm not even a huge supporter of, not a hater or anything, but I'm just like not fully on board, is a very good option to start in the championship game. He's
like that time I started Kaepernick.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah. And he balled out too, week 16. Well, Kaepernick did, and you definitely could start Jalen Hurts week 16. I have him ranked as my QB7. He's been the QB7 right here past 3 weeks. So yeah, that's the top 3 quarterbacks, guys. We're doing week 13 through 15 top fantasy scores. Number 1, Lamar. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Tanny. And for running backs, Mike, who's been the top scoring running backs week 13 through 15? No cheating. You can't
not.
ask Siri. Can't ask
This is tough.
Alexa Mini for
kids.
kids.
Has to be Derrick Henry, right? Like Derrick
Henry. Oh, that's such a lame normie guess. How many TikTok followers you got, Mike? My God, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I have none.
Derrick Henry would be such like a person who played fantasy once in their life. Answer. Are you serious? Of course, he's been great.
Wait.
I honestly would have guessed Derrick Henry number 2, but he's not. He's number 3.
I honestly haven't been looking.
So, no, I know it's not. I mean, it's not a bad. He did very well, and he's in the top 3, so it's not like trash. But I'm just saying, think a little bit.
This must be obvious. It must be very obvious.
Well, to me, because I'm also, I'm a freak, I have him on at least one team. I'll put it like that. This guy.
Well, I know you had him in Couch League, Derrick Henry.
I had him only in that one league. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But I have the number 1 guy. Just throw out a name. People are waiting for you.
I don't know. I'm panicking. I don't know.
Just name somebody. Come on. Who's been hot?
Jonathan Taylor.
Number 2. He didn't. This is Family Feud right here. This is such Family Feud. You did the same thing last time. Oh, well, kind of. So you named the number 3 guy, Derrick Henry. Number 2 is Jonathan Taylor, which is
I'm like close.
That one would be a surprise to me. That one would be tough. So who's number 1? You just guess. You might get it right, might get it wrong. Guess.
Okay. Let me think. Who's doing good? I don't even know.
2 seconds more of dead air, and then we have guess a name for God's sake.
I can't. I don't know.
Guess a running back. What the heck, bro?
I can't think of all of them. There's too many.
I could tell you never drafted this guy. I could tell now.
I've never drafted.
I think if you did, you probably wouldn't know. I think you'd. Do you have David Montgomery on any of your teams?
Oh, never.
David Montgomery is the best. Is the best running back the last 3 weeks. Derrick Henry put up a dud. I think he put up 6, something like that, 6.4, 6, something like that, 6 fantasy points, 6.2, actually, I think, a couple weeks ago. And David Montgomery, bro, hasn't scored less than 24 fantasy points in the last 4 weeks.
I know he's been hot.
Oh, he's been consistent, amazing. I mean, he's just been awesome, and I
literally never drafted.
Yeah, I have him in the IG Experts League, so I know. I'm like, where did this come from? Like, it's shocked me because I thought this is exactly what David Montgomery would do this year on average.
Last year.
No. Well, last year, last year I was just trash. I just garbage. I missed. That was just a miss. Yeah, nothing happened last year. He had 2 good games. No, this year I drafted him like in round 5. It's in Superflex. So like I got him at 5.3 in Superflex. So that's like, like late round 4 in a normal league. And I was like, this guy's going to be just that solid RB2 for me, and he was more like an RB3, and it was annoying. And now with this average, he is becoming that high-end RB2. And I don't know, maybe with all these injuries, I'd say maybe even an RB1 if you look at the year as a total, because everyone's getting hurt. Everyone's a bust. Like he's probably going to end up having a better year than Drake with the injuries and all the weeks he busted. And even Nick Chubb because of his injury. And he's looking great.
You know what's crazy I just thought of? On last podcast, we talked about like, hey, why don't the Cowboys just kick the tires on Pollard a little bit? And then they did, and it was great.
Oh, I was actually looking at non-PPR.
Oh.
In PPR, it's the exact same, except Henry is 4 and Dalvin is 3.
Oh, Dalvin.
But the rest is the same, and David Montgomery still has there's still a huge gap between those two. And by the way, quarterbacks is not affected. But we got to go full PPR. Gotcha. Here's one that I'm for wide receiver. Is it Adams? I'm not going to look either. I guess Adams.
I would guess Adams.
'Cause I did click on it, but I don't know if Adams then maybe Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs. I have Diggs. He's really good. Diggs and Tyreek Hill.
Oh, I was thinking the whole year. I'm tripping. It's Calvin Ridley, then Stephon Diggs. I don't know why I was thinking the whole year. But Adams would, yeah. So Calvin Ridley, number 1 fantasy wide receiver the past 3 weeks. And
that's cool. Too late.
Just too late? What do you mean?
No, because I had him on a team with Lamar Jackson, Calvin Ridley, like all these guys that
sounds like the same team we got enthroned. We're in the championship, baby. We grinded though. You know how this guy Jordan, he drafted with us a little bit, then he came back. He goes, "How the heck did we make championship game?" I was like, "We grinded, bro. Look at this. We got Jamal Williams for free."
Wow.
Started him when Aaron Jones was playing and he did okay. Started him when Aaron Jones was out. Got you know what I mean? We just grinded it. Got Jeff Wilson for free. We just kept grinding. We traded away CeeDee Lamb for Lamar Jackson. Just kept grinding. Kept Tony Pollard all these weeks on the bench stashed for that long. You know what I mean? We just kept grinding. And of course, the ultimate free waiver wire, because this free agent acquisition budget, $0 ad. Sir Cole Beasley. Got this man in half my leagues. That's how you do it. You grind it. Because if you just would have held out, if you just would have added some waivers and been savvy, Mike, you'd be tasting this too. Calvin Ridley, 30-point games. Lamar Jackson, 30-point games. They came through.
I drafted Mostert too high. That's what really.
Luckily, the couch fam stopped me from drafting Mostert. I had to listen. They make the decision. I was like, guys, are you sure? And he was. What was sad was that Mostert was actually really good, but just really injured. He's always hurt. Always hurt this year.
Yeah, sad.
And we went with Mark Andrews, who's coming through again. So we got a Mark Andrews Lamar stack, so that's hopefully gonna pay off.
Ooh, there you go.
So guys, okay, I'll name the top 5 here. Actually, let's name the top. I'm gonna name the top 12. All right. So week 13 through 15 PPR top wide receivers in order, starting with number 1, Calvin Ridley. Diggs, Hopkins, Adams, Ayuk at 5, T.Y. Hilton, Marv Jones.
Tyreek.
Can I finish the list, bro?
Okay.
Marvin Jones at 7, Corey Davis at 8, Tyreek Hill at 9.
9?
Sir Cole Beasley at 10. Oh my God! I'm telling you.
That's incredible.
And Justin Jefferson at 11, and Allen Robinson at 12, Rashard Higgins at 13. So it's been crazy. All right, for tight ends, we already know it's Kelsey and Waller at the top, right?
Yeah.
I didn't spoil any show game show antics, game show suspense. Oh, we're both wrong. Darren Waller, after that 40-point performance and 33-point performance, Darren Waller's at 1.
Huh?
Travis Kelce's at 2, and it's not even close. And then number 3, it's like a huge nosedive to Logan Thomas. And then Mike Gesicki, though, who's actually been getting more points, but he missed. So let's just put Mike Gesicki at 3 because he's such a baller. Really, because he just missed that last game where you would bench him anyway. So Darren Waller, number 1. Travis Kelce, number 2. Darren Waller came here. It got me back on track with Beat the Brain when my opponents were drafting Kelce, but I hit him with that Waller. He put up 40 points. I forgot what team that was on, but that was week 13, I think.
When he had that monster game, that 45
Yeah, it was like 40 points, I think. He killed it that game. Oh, Dan Arnold at 6. I'm going to point out Dan Arnold. Dan Arnold at 6. Tunyon at 5.
Fascinating.
Yeah, Dan Arnold's been heavily involved in that offense. Every time I look at the game, it's always on Dan Arnold. I was like, dang. All right.
Yeah, they don't really have that many other good receivers.
All right, my kicker.
Oh, I got this.
You
Young Wei Koo.
definitely don't.
No,
#1 kicker last 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
Young Wei
Cairo Santos, Chicago Bears kicker, and it ain't even close. He's averaging a whole 1 point per game more than Greg the Leg Zuerlein.
What about Young Wei Koo? Young Ho Koo.
He's 7. He's not even relevant.
7?
7.
What about Tyler Bass?
8. No, 6. Ahead of Koo.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so #1 is Cairo Santos, 2 Zuerlein, 3, well, tied with 2, also Blankenship, 4 Butker, tied with him Hopkins, then Bass, and then Young Wei Koo, then Justin Tucker. And all the
Bass has been lucky for me.
Bass has been really good. So
yeah.
Before I saw this specific, I knew Santos has been hot, but before I saw this, I Santos is my guy this week. I have him ranked as my #4 kicker on my rankings. I'm going all in, and I just recorded my rankings video and told people, like, look, you know, if he sucks, I'm prepared for the heat. I was very nervous recommending him, but I did all my research. The man hasn't missed in a while. And then you have Jason Sanders, the opposite. He just started missing, and so I'm dropping Jason Sanders for Cairo Santos in all my leagues.
Wow.
It's the Bears Jags. Like, how you're gonna need so many mistakes by Trubisky and the Bears for that not to work.
The Jags are gonna definitely tank to get Trevor Lawrence, I feel like. So
even what they do or they don't. I mean, what does it have to do with They're gonna still suck, right? Whether they tank or don't.
Yeah.
They'll still suck. That means the Bears should have a lead. That means the Bears should move the ball. They should be in field goal range. And if it works out and it's a decision between a field goal or going for it, they can afford to kick the field goal when you're up by 10 points or 13 points. Be like, yeah, let's just kick a field goal here. So, and Montgomery's been hot. Trubisky's been decent. Yeah. Cairo Santos, man. Eli, I think she's talking about Santos. Eli says Santos, yep, hasn't missed a kick since week 3. And that is my research. Yeah, he hasn't missed a kick in a long time since I think he missed one in like week 2 or 3. Missed like 2 kicks in the first 3 weeks. And he's just been great. Jags really destroyed my survivor week 1 against the Colts and then dipped. Oh, they beat the Colts? That was their one win? Was against the Colts? Oh my God.
How?
That's such a bad game. Now that doesn't even scale to comparison on what happened this past week with the Jets winning and the Bengals. That was 2 of the biggest shockers ever in NFL history.
The Jets one was, I think, the biggest upset in like NFL history. It's crazy.
What was the line on that? Can you look that up, Mike?
I'm not. I don't know. I don't have access anymore
to Google.
Hold on.
What the heck? I could do it myself. I got a lot on my screen. Yeah. If I had to guess, I mean, I looked at it. I forgot. If I had to guess, I'd say it's 16.5 point spread.
At least
67. That's my guess, though. I could be wrong.
Wait,
so actually, it's not the biggest. That's for sure. Because I remember I was in Nevada.
Oh, it was -17. I just looked it up.
See, that's why they call me Hussein. That's why they call me the Hussein. No, they just call me. I'm joking. They call me the Husey because they think the IN is in. Husey in the brain. So that's why they call me. That's why I make the small bucks, ladies and gentlemen. So I was like pretty dang. I said 16.5 or 17, right? Oh, therapist in here says 17. And let's just say 17. Yeah, 17 point spread. But no, that's definitely not the biggest one at all. We had the Broncos versus the Jags with Peyton Manning leading that, the best offense ever. That was a 28-point favorite. Man, everyone in Nevada was going for the Jags to cover, and they did. They did cover. Was that it? Yeah, Broncos Jags, I think. Something like that. It was like Peyton Manning and the Jags. It was awful. That's all the positions, huh? That's almost 3 weeks. So, ladies and gentlemen, last 3 weeks, you top players at each position. Lamar Jackson at QB, David Montgomery at running back, Calvin Ridley at wide receiver. Oh my God, dude. 2 full points ahead of Devontae Adams.
Wow.
Nice.
I would never
Oh,
guess.
that's standard, by the way. Damn it. Whatever. Still, it's Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley. And then tight end is Darren Waller.
Darren Waller. I'm so glad I have him in the Empire League.
And kicker.
So happy. And Cole Beasley.
Cole
So
Beasley.
excited.
Bro, how is Cole Beasley not
Crazy.
Julian Edelman? He's exactly Julian Edelman.
The Pats should try to get him, I feel like. But they can't.
It's too late. I think the
now.
Pats are just
Too late now.
they're just defeated. The dynasty's defeated.
So it was Brady. It wasn't Belichick the whole time. It was Brady the whole time.
No,
That
it was
the
both.
true-
What did I say? It was both.
I know,
It
but
was
one is.
both.
I mean, now we know though. Now it's a little more.
Everybody
who
did
needed
opt
who
out
more.
for the Patriots. It's not.
I know.
Imagine-
But Brady,
imagine if, like,
he has a chance to win still.
Imagine if like 7 players opted out for the Bucks this past offseason.
Yeah, they still have a bunch of people.
No,
There's so many players. They still have Antonio Brown. So.
No.
They have so many weapons on that team. It's crazy.
No, I think it was both of them. I think Belichick he did some genius things, man. In the Rams Super Bowl, with that thing with Shane Vereen where they did that eligible receiver thing. Shane Vereen was a lineman on a play, and a lineman caught the ball against Harbaugh, who did something shiesty when he was in college or something like that.
Yeah, but Belichick also cheats.
Yeah, he does.
There's that. He's a cheater.
That's another thing that came to my head about that when they were filming the Bengals. I just really wanted to I just really wanted to hone in that how everyone thinks, because I'm a videographer. You seen me. I did a lot of different types of gigs. And a lot of gigs in the sports industry. I work with John Madden as a videographer. And so people, whenever people are kind of defending it or saying like it was a craft employee, people are always assuming that videographer has an IQ of 0. People are assuming that videographer's never heard of Spygate, doesn't know anything about football, doesn't even know like the difference between Joe Mixon and Zach Taylor, doesn't know what a head coach is, doesn't know anything, doesn't know who like I work for Robert Kraft. I don't even know who Bill Belichick is. Never heard of him. You guys are assuming that he's not a smart Patriots fan who's been well informed and sent out there with a camera. You guys are assuming like this guy is an idiot robot. I'm telling you, videographers usually are smart, okay? I'm a videographer. This guy probably has knowledge of football.
Patriots fans are the only one who thought that.
What?
But yeah, I mean, everyone else knew that, but only Patriots fans.
Yeah.
were like, no, he doesn't know anything.
To be fair, there's also a lot of people that don't care too much, look at it, glance over it, and might have said that. Like, oh, okay, whatever, Like, I felt people didn't care about it enough. And yeah, mostly it is people who defend him, the videographer or whatever, really, bullishly. Yeah, they're Patriot fans for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly what he was doing. I saw the footage. You can't use any of that footage in a documentary. It looks like crap. He's filming like the coaches and stuff. Like it's not. And he goes, and yeah, videographers are sometimes scared. He goes, filming the field. I can delete it if you want. Like, bro, it's so obvious right then and there what he was doing with that answer. I can delete it. I'd be like, dude, I'd be like, I'd be like, ask, so and so, whatever. Mark sent me here. I got a badge. I'm allowed to film this. That's exactly what I'd say if I was doing nothing wrong. Not, I can delete it. Like, why would you say that if you're doing nothing wrong? I'd be like, bro, that's my footage. Like, we're gonna need it. I'm gonna bring this to the editor. He's gonna be like, where's the B-roll? I deleted it because I. They gotta edit that. You're supposed to be shooting fire footage. Just be like, I'll delete it. Like, whatever. It was so obvious. But that's, I think,
You got caught.
I think that's the missing thing, was that people do assume that videographer's an idiot. Like, he knows what he's doing. He knows football. Like,
I knew exactly what he was doing, and I knew exactly what was going on.
It was a separate,
and they were cheating again.
Bro, it was a separate project that Robert Kraft hired. That sounds bad. That sounds exactly like what you would do if you tried to cheat again. Like, exactly.
They never stopped cheating over there.
Well,
that organization.
Well, we did a lot of. I didn't think we'd go down that rabbit hole.
It was good though. It had to be. It had to be said.
Yeah, it had to be said. Like, come on, it's so obvious. Like, it's so ridiculous.
And they brought in arguably the biggest cheating quarterback in college, which is Cam Newton.
but I'm not even gonna use this as an argument, but it makes it more funny that they were about to play the Bengals. Like, come on, you can't make it. And they were right about to play the Bengals. Like, what?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Belichick hates the Bengals. Every time a Bengal running back's available, he adds them. Like, right away. Jeremy Hill. Rex Burkhead. Corey Dillon. Everybody, bro. Every Bengal's ready.
Corey Dillon.
Everybody. Dude, he's just waiting on Joe Mixon. Should I call Joe Mixon right now and pretend I'm Belichick? Hey, Joe. Look, we're not supposed to be having this call. That's why I'm calling you on your second cell. Okay?
Dude, you sound just like him. That's crazy. Like, I wouldn't know the difference. I'm sure he wouldn't know the difference. I guarantee it.
There's about a 0% chance Mixon would pick up.
That's true.
What is it? What is he like? Rolls Royce? Hey, Mixon! It's James from Rolls Royce. Just wanted to check on how you doing with your car, your automobile. Looking good, looking nice, keeping it clean. You know, Rolls Royce is one of those companies that they call you. They go like, "What do you?"
I mean, it's expensive.
They're like, "What do you?"
You should get a call.
They're like, "Mr. Mixon, we saw on TikTok you were taking it off road, like." I'm like, bro, it's my car. It's like, well, just wanted to check in. The suspension's quite not built for that. Mr. Royce wouldn't be too happy. Like, they're crazy like that. But that's like, I find that annoying and weird, but at least, like, I like people that care about their company. Like, they care about their car. Like, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
people,
it's a European company.
They take pride in their car. They know it's a good car. And just want to make sure everything's good. I think Mixon drove a Corvette for the record. Oh no! Well, he pulled up in a Royce. I guess they have a sports car.
Phantom.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, he pulled up in a Phantom when I met him. I mean, just to let you know, Roy, he probably has more than one car. Especially now. That was before this contract. What I met yeah, he's got a few.
That was like his college car.
Yeah, his college car. What's Cam's college car? Pickup truck?
Yeah.
He got a nice new pickup truck. That's not bad. What's wrong with that?
That's cool.
All right. We'll do Q&A. So me and Mike are gonna do a redo of the 2020 draft. This won't go well. Let's do it.
So are we drafting like
redo?
Like just who we think is best, or like based on position?
Just redo. I don't understand. Just do pretend it's September 1st, 2020.
But are we trying to make a team with this, or are we just trying to pick the best player?
Oh no, we each represent a new team. So I'm team 1.
Okay, that's what I wanted to
And
know.
I'm gonna pretend I'm team 3. I'm gonna pretend I'm team 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so we give a little like a top 12 mock draft type of thing.
Right.
So first overall, I'm thinking Kamara. I guess I'll go with him. That's a good choice, right? I don't want to do anything stupid. Let me know if we let each other know if we do something really stupid.
All right.
Kamara's good first overall, right?
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah. I'm going to go. I'm never passing on this guy again. If I have a chance, I'm going to get him.
Derrick Henry, that's who I thought. Whoa.
Whoa. What's happening?
All right. Told you this wouldn't go well.
You're right. As usual.
No problem. It didn't do it.
That's fine.
I'm a professional, guys. Don't.
Could have been way worse. But then it doesn't let you pick more than one running back. Like you only pick 2.
What are you talking about?
Because it says, all right, just go. It's fine.
What the heck are you talking about right now?
Because it says running back 1 out of 2, but is there like a max of the running backs I could take, or I can take as many as I want?
Bro, what are you? Oh my god! So I'm gonna pick team 3. I'm pretending I'm someone else right now, and I'm just gonna draft.
I get that, but is there a max? Like if I
oh, like is there a limit? No. There's no.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I got what you mean, and it also doesn't. It's not gonna. I'm gonna do it for you. It's not gonna know. We're only doing one round.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
You're only gonna pick.
Well, that was my
team 2's only picking one player. Yeah. So actually, I thought it was a dumb question, then a smart one, but no, it's actually back to being a dumb question. It's dumb. It's dumb.
Well, what would the smart question have been? How would it have been smart?
It wouldn't. I thought it's gonna count. So no. So Money Matal, this team 2 is only gonna be drafting one player. That's it. So we're not gonna hit any max. All right. So team 3 on the clock. I always like to go running back, and we got Josh Jacobs. I guess I'll just go with Adams.
Huh. Okay. At number 3 overall?
Yeah.
Really?
Why not?
That's fascinating. Oh.
All right. Who would you pick?
But I'm going to go Dalvin.
Oh, much smarter choice.
Yeah.
For sure. That would have been the better choice for sure. God, I'm such a Dalvin hater. I can't let it interfere with my strategies. I just did. Shame. Shame. That's okay. You got a steal. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
Montgomery.
Love it.
Montgomery's there. Let's go with.
So wait, so C-Mac, are we assuming he's hurt this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I guess I'll go with Montgomery.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't know what to do. I didn't really think this through, obviously.
I know. Clearly.
But we have to.
I'm gonna go with Josh Jacobs then.
Good pick.
Next.
Wow.
Sleeper doesn't like that. I'll go with Kelsey.
Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay, I'll go with. I'll go with. I guess I'll go with DeAndre Hopkins.
I'll go with Diggs.
Diggs. That's what I wanted to do. Wow. Should have done that. All right, I'll go with Tyreek.
We will do a 2021 on the Discord, guys. So don't worry. This is you don't want to be part of this. This isn't as fun as I thought. You don't want anything to do with this. Tell him, Mike.
You don't.
Yeah, trust me.
It was messed up from the start.
Yeah, it was a terrible idea. I went with Waller.
Terrible idea.
It looks pretty though. Look, and they got the pictures too. We'll talk about it really quick. And then the last pick, Mike, make this count, bro, because it's got to look good.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna go with.
Who's the top wide receiver available? Would you say Ridley? Ridley for sure. If you were to pick a wide receiver, who else would be even close to Ridley? Metcalf, who's falling off.
Yeah, Metcalf
falling off, but Ridley's ahead of him. Ridley's better.
He's falling off. Yeah. During the whole before this last part, it was definitely Metcalf. But I'll go.
I'd say Metcalf was actually a spurt because Ridley was better in the beginning. Lockett was better in the beginning.
He got hurt though. But then in the middle,
who got
Metcalf
hurt?
Was really good. Ridley got hurt for a couple games.
He got hurt. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
But you don't have to go wide receiver. You could go whoever. You could go running back.
I'd rather go with. I'll just go with Ridley. He's
Ridley.
good.
Yeah, that would be my pick.
Yeah.
And he's a stud. Like, come on, he's killing it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So 2020 redo fantasy football draft. We got starting with number 1. And ending with number 12. Number 1, we got Kamara. Number 2, King Henry. Number 3, reach, Devontae Adams. Number 4, Dalvin Cook. Number 5, David Montgomery. Look at that fall off right there. Number 6, Josh Jacobs. 7, Kelsey. 8, DeAndre Nuke Hopkins. 9, Stephon Diggs. 10, Tyreek Hill. 11, Darren the Walrus Waller. And number 12, Calvin Ridley, the real number 1 receiver for the Atlanta Dirty Birds.
If I could redo mine, I would have picked Diggs over Hopkins. That's the only thing I regret.
Yeah, much more consistent. Yeah, definitely more reliable.
But Hopkins is coming on right now.
Yeah, he's great. He's been great. Like it's a great pick. It's just
but Diggs is better.
It's basically I mean, you could even go Ridley over Hopkins. Well, with the injury, I guess if you count that one injured game. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Diggs got me to the finals. I'll admit that.
Yeah, he's great. I had to make way with Josh Allen and Cole Beasley. So I did.
Yeah.
I got a piece of that awesome offense.
Right. How come the run game's so bad? That's what I don't get. Usually the Bills are a good running team.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. I'd say it was disappointing in the beginning. They made it, but when Josh Allen is extremely accurate and he's killing you, and Cole Beasley's killing you, and Stephon Diggs is killing you, just about every game. I mean, you really just got to run the ball just to mix it up. You don't even. I mean, why would you even call a run?
Diggs is unstoppable. Diggs is unstoppable this year.
Yeah,
like no one can guard him.
Diggs does it well in the short game, medium game, and does pretty well in the deep game as well. And then you got Cole Beasley. It's like, what are you who you gonna?
You think that's the best 1-2 receiving punch this year? I think it is.
Well, Jefferson and Thielen are great, but they don't have a quarterback, and Cousins isn't half as good as Josh Allen. That's what I'm saying. That's a huge difference.
I would give the edge to those.
Yeah, I mean those two have been killed because it's they've both been healthy every game, I believe, and that's what really kills it. It wasn't John Brown's. John Brown's great, but it's like when you have those two, you really can't stop them because of how good they are. Shut up, sleeper. Because of how
John Brown, I forgot about.
Yeah, I don't have John Brown, but just because how good they are in the short passing game and how good Josh Allen is on the run, he's like even better on the run. But he does great with the clean pocket too. Like he's just been killing it everywhere. There's really not much you can do. Like you can't. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like really try to stop one guy in the short pass game, and then you got another guy over there. And he's been throwing to like seems like every game he throws one touchdown pass to whoever's the starting tight end, whether it's Croft or Knox.
Austin Knox.
Yeah, and then Isaiah McKenzie gets in there, Gabe Davis, John Brown when he's healthy. It's just been great. Like that whole offense has been amazing, and those are the three players to own: Josh Allen, Diggs, and Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley, man, 1,000 yards. He's just killing it this year. He's just on fire.
Yeah, no one could have seen that coming. That was crazy.
Well, not in the beginning of the year, but obviously I saw it before everyone else since I got him as a free agent in every league. So
I did too. I didn't talk to you about this, but I have him in like 3 leagues.
That's great. That's half your league. Well, you've known I've talked about him for. He's been on waiver videos forever.
I know, but I had him like really early, like super early.
You probably got him same time I did.
Yeah, probably
week 4. I don't know when we hopped on the Cole Beasley train.
Like week 4, I think it was. Like week 4, and then I never dropped him.
Yeah, he's been just amazing. So we'll do Q&A, and then we'll end it there. It's about to be Christmas for some of you. Pretty soon here. What is it, 10, 11 on the East Coast?
What did you ask Santa for Christmas, Brain? Anything cool?
A break.
That should be coming down the chimney any minute now.
Soon, yeah.
That's cool.
Josh Allen is the run game, says GMM Net. Oh, what's up? GMM TJ. Network in the isn't that your friends? That's our buddies.
Who?
The GMM Network.
I have no idea.
It's too many. It's too many. I can't even remember NFL players' names. Hello.
I know I couldn't. You made me draw blanks earlier. I was like,
Marcus says Jeff Wilson or Gaskin at flex non-PPR.
I guess the safer choice would be Wilson, right?
Yeah, I honestly don't know how sick Gaskin was. I don't know any of that. Dolphins active. Oh, let me bring this up on the screen.
He's playing. He's playing. Start because Ahmed played good last week. His backup.
It's all about how sick he was. That's the main thing. Now, if he lost weight and he's sick, I think Miles Garrett or something. He didn't take it well. Lamar is better.
Lamar got better. Somehow
Zeke was just fine. It wasn't that affected him. It was everything else.
Well, Pollard seemed to do okay with the same circumstances.
Well, Pollard got on the list?
No, I'm just saying Pollard.
I'm not saying Zeke didn't suck. I'm saying Zeke got tested positive right before the season, and he played well right after. That's all I'm saying. Right after.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His first 5 weeks, Zeke was fine. There's nothing. He could have been on pace to have one of his best fantasy years. He was fine.
Zeke stalks at an all-time low. That's all I know.
Yeah, but don't change the damn conversation. He sucks now. He was great the first 5 games. Don't take that away from him. While Dak was there, Zeke was fine. Zeke wasn't that sick. He was asymptomatic. I don't know how sick Gaskin is. Gaskin practiced Wednesday before being removed from the special reserve list. He'll play this week against the Raiders. Salvin Ahmed, who took 23 carries for 102 yards and a touchdown in Week 15 against the Patriots, would likely play behind Gaskin, losing most of his fantasy value. It's just a blurb from Roto World, but they're pretty good. Gaskin was seeing a reliable workload before a knee injury and being placed on the special reserve list. He should be locked in RB2 against a mediocre Vegas rush defense. So for me, I think I got Jeff Wilson ranked ahead. So I think I'd go Jeff Wilson.
But then it's a Niners back. Like, I also feel like that's...
Yeah, it's
more risky
sometimes
as well because
it's a very obvious.
I don't trust any Niners backs
sometimes
anymore.
when it's obvious the Niners screw you the most. It's so
They zig when you zag, or they zag when you
they
zig.
they do. So I got Gaskin at 17, Jeff Wilson at 24, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know
It's
what
toss
to
up.
do.
Flip a coin.
Just keep tabs on Myles Gaskin. See how he's doing. Follow Twitter. If he looks healthy, we'll see. I mean, if I knew he's gonna be a workhorse, it's the Raiders. Like I love it. That's a great matchup.
Yeah, great matchup.
That's probably why I ranked, I guess, Wilson. I love Wilson this week, but yeah, I've been burnt by Niner running backs like every other week, and it's
not gonna happen again.
It's so brutal when McKinnon gets 3 carries when he's supposed to get 15. It's so brutal.
Or JaMychal Hasty gets nothing.
JaMychal Hasty, yeah. It's like, what is this?
Hated that.
Oh, he says, I'm friends with Carl Brown. So, yeah, this is your boy.
Oh.
Is this
cool.
Bogart?
Yeah.
Bogart?
Yeah, I know him. He's cool.
Yeah. That's their name.
All right. What up?
Josh Allen or Lamar? Okay, so let's attack this one at a time. I have Josh Allen ranked 1 spot ahead of Lamar Jackson on fantasycouch.com. So we both say Josh Allen. Jarvis or Adam Thielen? We're going Thielen. Yeah, go with Thielen. In my championship with hard decisions, 2 wide receivers, Thielen, Metcalf, Godwin, or Corey Davis. Tight end, Logan Thomas or Mark Andrews. So start Mark Andrews for sure. At wide receiver, I'm thinking to start Metcalf. And out of these 4, which 2 to start? Mike Thielen, Metcalf, Godwin, and Corey Davis. Let's I'd bench Corey. I'd bench Corey Davis.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, let's do that. Thielen and Metcalf. It's close. Yeah. I mean, Godwin's definitely worth considering as well.
Metcalf bounce back game. It has to happen this week.
And kicker Sanders, Blankenship, or your boy from the Bears. Go with the Bears kicker. In standard, I'm going with Wilson for sure, says Royal. Does Gaskin catch a lot of passes?
He's
enough to do okay.
Yeah, he is good.
And Shanahan forces Wilson sometimes to catch passes.
Right. I just don't trust the Niners backfield. I just can't. I'd rather go with Gaskin, who's been good.
Royal says we have no idea what Gaskin is gonna do. Yeah, well, we'll keep up with the news and see if we find, you got to fish for it. So
I think he's gonna play like 75%.
No, he's going to play. That's not a question. Yeah. It's what is he how much is he gonna play is the question.
But when he does play, he usually gets the majority of the touches, for sure.
Yeah,
he's like a workhorse.
Knee injury and testing positive. I don't know. I think he tested positive. We'll see.
Who knows?
Teddy Bridgewater or Mariota this week? Actually, Derek Carr is going to play. Derek Carr doesn't.
No.
Derek Carr doesn't have an injury designation. Yep, he's like
they're ruining their whole franchise. I'll tell you right now. They have the chance to pivot to Mariota.
They don't have a chance at all. Raiders trash. Get out of here. They'll always be mediocre.
They can still make playoffs, right?
Yeah, it's still trash. They ain't gonna win.
Yeah, they're not gonna win with Carr. I'll tell you that right now.
Win with anybody.
They could win with Mariota. They almost did.
Yes, it's me, Bogart. How are you doing, fellas? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, Bogart.
We're trying to win a championship here. Oh, God. Yes, I made it into – my goal is to win at least 3. I made it to 5.
How many did you make it into?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Wow. 5 out of how many?
Well, it's complicated. I did very well, but I'm in 14.
Give me a rough.
I'm in 14 leagues.
Okay. That's pretty good.
I made it to playoffs in 6. No, it's great because
45%.
Yeah. So how I explain it? two of them are free 20-team leagues.
Ew.
You see what I mean? One of them is a 96.
Ugh.
One of them is a 96-team league. So some of them, are very tough to make it. And
Right.
another one is a 16-team league with only 6 teams get in, and it's a first down league. So there's a lot with you guys, with the couch captains who just did incredible. They're great competition. So
they're really good.
And like in our Superflex dynasty, every one of my quarterbacks got injured. It's like crazy how that happens.
That's
all
true.
6 quarterbacks getting hurt. Like that's.
I can't believe I made playoffs in that league. I'm amazed.
It's messy. It can happen. Sai says Sanders or Davis. God, you know how many players are named Sanders? Emmanuel, Jason, and Miles. And there's also 2 players named Davis, Corey and Mike. So my answer to you, and I'll type it, is N/A. What does that stand for? Not applicable, right?
Yeah, or available.
Not available. It basically means like the blue screen of death. I've been rocking with Justin Herbert, but a couple weeks back I picked up Jalen Hurts, so I'm trying to figure out who to start my title game. Well, that's easy. Hurts, because Hunter Henry's been ruled out. Keenan Allen's been a game time decision. And so that pushes the envelope right there. It pushes the meter towards Hurts. With Julio being out. Oh, he's ruled out? Oh, I didn't know this. Huh. I got to put him in IR or drop him. With Julio being out, who should I put in? Sterling Shepard or Hollywood Brown? I'm leaning towards Brown. Dang, they both play each other, huh? I think I might go with Sterling Shepard. Who are you going with, Mike?
Okay.
Shepard or?
I would go with Hollywood.
What about James Bradbury locking him up?
I just like how Hollywood's been coming on lately, and he's hot right now.
I hope you're right. I'm gonna say Shepard. Can't you find a better wide receiver, Max?
Isn't the Giants QB Colt McCoy though? I mean,
no. I think it's Daniel Jones.
Oh, is it? Even then,
yeah.
it's not that great. It's not that
good. But I give it an upgrade though. That's why. If it was Colt McCoy, I would say Hollywood. Giants coach Joe Judge believes Daniel Jones is on the right track to start against the Ravens. It's an upgrade. Yeah, I'm going to go with Shepard. And Royal pointed out another Davis, Mike. Gabriel Davis.
Ooh.
Gabe Davis.
Oh, yeah.
So that's really not applicable.
Yeah, too many.
So sorry. And Sai really boasted. Sai goes, hi, love your vids. I mean, if you watch me, you know I got OCD. You know I freak out when people say, do I start Jones or Johnson? You know I freak out. I can't answer that. And I honestly have no idea who he's talking about. Because there's 2 wide receivers named Sanders. 2 wide receivers. 3 wide receivers. No, 2 wide receivers named Davis. 2 running back. Yeah, there's so many running backs. There's running backs. Wide receiver. I don't know who he's talking about. Well, good luck to you. Go ahead and comment, and I'll answer it. Hopefully I didn't. I'm just joking around. I don't really hate you, Sai. I will answer your question if you leave a comment. That's it, guys. Make sure you guys go start the best players. Do what you can. Laser focus to win, and go get that championship. It's been a great ride this year. It's been an awesome journey, even though it's been brutal. It's been crazy. World's on fire, and at least we got fantasy football to look forward to. Have a little fun, lose ourselves, compete, but it all comes down to this. For those of you playing Week 17, I recommend you stop immediately. I'll help you write a letter to your commissioner. If you're the commissioner, shame on you. I still love you guys, though. You're still part of the family. Family members screws up. They're still family, right? You have to accept them. That's all good. We still accept you, but I'm just disappointed. Don't play Week 17. It's garbage.
You're better than that.
You're better than that.